Ladies and gentlemen, Side Strafe back with some more World of Tanks, and we are in the British Cromwell. This is a tier 6 medium tank, and careful, that KV-1 nearly one-shotted a Panzer III-4, and let's see if we can get at his tracks there. That might have been a hit, not sure. Front, front, front. 3-4, wow. Two contacts, both missed. Gotta be careful. This is a flanking tank, so that's what I'm going to try to use it for. We want to come about, maybe cut through here. The only problem is I'm going to run into targets on my left as well. Shots inbound. A lot of people just missing me, but I don't think it's going to last very long. And that's an M4. I think he has the derp gun. I'm not sure. I don't want to stick around too long. Oh, hello. There's that. What else we got? Where are you at, Easy 8? Alright, there's that Sherman. We have problems at base. Although we do have some people there to perhaps handle it. We might have to make a return. Where are you at? Oh, right. Ah, yes, got him right through that little hole in the wall. Where's he going? He's probably spotted me at this point in time. I want to see what gun he has. I can't tell. I think he was firing pretty quickly, so I'm guessing it's the 75. Alright, well. I want to make him... Crap, you know what? See? This is... I want to lure him out. I want him to think that I'm not paying attention. Problem is, they're capping our base and I need to get back to that, but... What's up, buddy? I forgot about you? I did not. Alright, going back to base. They have too many at the cap. The thing is, if I would have run off back to base, then the M4 would have come up behind me, so I had to get rid of him first. And I'm not going to make it, even though this thing is pretty quick. Well, that's that. And they're already at 100%. Might as well save my tank. Alright, not a great game. We'll go back into another one after taking a look at its features. So, anyway, as I said before, this is a great tank, and it has a permanent home in my garage. And there are some flaws, but I'm going to go over some of the benefits to owning this. One, really fast. You know, 64 kilometers here. Accelerates pretty quick. It doesn't lose much speed on turning, and doesn't lose much speed on rough terrain, if any, that I've noticed. So, very maneuverable. You could play this as a scout killer, an arty killer. You could almost play this as a scout in some ways. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend that as a priority. You want to start out behind your big tanks, wait till they engage, flank around, and hit targets in their weak spots, of course. So, what is it? It's maneuverable fast. It's got a decent gun. This thing's almost like a nice little sniper rifle. Got some great accuracy on it. As you can see, .36. The gun depression's pretty nice. And penetration and damage for its tier is adequate. Now the problems. The armor, of course. Pretty thin. But the biggest issue is no slope. It's flat, you know. This is really the only slope on this tank right here, but the armor is so thin it really doesn't even matter, and most of the time you're going to get hit up here on the sides here, or just even at the turret, which is just really weak in general. Just big flat target. No gun mantle, so no spaced armor there. It's pretty rough in that department. So if you're the kind of person that likes an armored tank, this is not for you. This is all about speed and mobility and flanking the enemy and hitting them in their weak spots. Otherwise, then yes, you will hate the tank, because a lot of times you'll hear people complain about it and they just don't know what they're doing. They just don't know how to play this tank. So that is that. But having said that, crew not yet 100%. I don't have a third piece of equipment loaded just yet. Things are discounted. It is Thanksgiving. I might need to grab a laying drive, perhaps. Kind of low on funds. I spent a lot during the last few events. So let's get back into another battle. I'd like to focus on the Cromwell a little bit. So here is the complete opposite of what we were just in terms of matchmaking. We're low man on the list here, other than the Panzer IV Schmaltrum and some RT. Okay, well, now again, you can play this thing multiple ways, which is what's nice about it. The gun will act as a sniper rifle because it's pretty accurate, even at extreme distances. What are we dealing with? AMX 50-100, KV-5s, T-34s, Tiger II. Some tough customers. And again, this is pretty much a worst case scenario for this tank. And you almost have to have a little bit of patience. You have to wait till the targets are discovered and go in and figure out who you're going to try to knock out, or at least bother. It would be nice if I could sneak on through and get to their arty, as at this point in time, if we look at the list, other than the Schmaltrum, you know, the Panzer IV there, I'm pretty much the scout. Type 59 could do some scouting maybe, but I think it's safe to say that I'm the fastest tank on the team, I think. Or no, I think the T-20 can actually... I don't know if the T-20 can go a little faster. No, because that's a tier up. I'm the fastest, yeah. Okay, just getting my tanks confused. I was thinking about the Comet. Let's see. This flank... We're kind of split evenly everywhere, which is interesting. This is a bottleneck. I think what I'm going to do is back up the KV-3 just for the beginning portion of the match. You may see me retreat because I can't go toe-to-toe with a lot of these tanks. And a bottleneck is not a good place for this unit. So there's a Black Prince moving up. We want these guys to be engaging first. And we have a Type 59 up top. He's scouting out forward area. Alright, KV-5 is on the top section. Alright, yep, a lot of heavies. That's what I thought. I knew they'd send something. Tiger, front. Do they have any eyes on that from here? No. And a super Pershing. From the front, we do not want to engage that at all, unless we can hit his cupola. Okay. Not a whole lot we can do the fronts. I think we can pen... Wow, that super Pershing took a good hit. We could probably pen the lower glacis of the Tiger, maybe, I think. Perhaps. Possibly. Oh, are you facing the side? Maybe we can work on some tracks or something on that super Pershing. Slow him down even more. He's done. We're just here for backup, guys. When you're in this kind of matchup, there's not a lot you can do. You got to figure out where that flank is going to be. And they've got a lot of targets here, so I think I'm going to double back and try to come around them. They've lost a fair share of units. We've lost a couple, but now it is time to use some speed and go through their weak point. I know this looks like I'm running away, but we need to cut through here. Maybe we can cut through the city and hit their flanks. We need to watch out, though, for the top side, because they will have eyes. Alright. My idea here is to get behind them somehow. Because we're going to need to work on some base defense. We can go in and maybe harass their artillery. Yeah, we do have some units hitting base. I see them. From all points. Alright, there's the priest. Kind of want to deal with some of this artillery too. This should help a little bit. And he's down. They have a Hummel left. But I'm going to go in and try to come up behind. The heavies coming in the base. I really don't have... Oh, there's the Hummel. Keep moving. Don't stand still. Oh, this is bad. Flick it. Oh, wow. That's not good. Oh, shoot. Is he going to one-shot me? That could be bad. I'm not sure how much damage he does. I think I'm just going to go help with the base cap. Go, go, go. Shoot, it depends on how many units they have. On cap, we do have a few... Yes, nice. Just keep tapping them. Coming in to help the KV-5. Alright, not exactly what I had planned, but it worked. We had enough speed to just get out of that position and come into their base. And unless they have somebody here, we should be good to go. We got a Tiger to back us up. Yep. I'll take the base cap. Good to go. That's how I prefer to play this tank in that type of matchup. Because the odds are stacked against you, and fighting heavies front, you know, front on like that, nah, it's a waste of time. Just go try to cap, harass artillery, be the scout in a way when there isn't another. So I do have the Comet, which is the next tank, but I think I'm going to save this for another video. So what I want to do is maybe just let's do one more in the Cromwell. Because the Comet is similar in some ways, except it loses a lot of the speed and maneuverability. So we're just going to have to think about... I still want to think... I still want to sit on that one a little bit, play with it a little bit more, and kind of gather my final thoughts and opinions. Because coming from the Cromwell, which is arguably one of the... is becoming, in my opinion, one of the greatest, you know, tier 6 mediums. I have a blast with it just because of its mobility and decent gun. You know, coming from this and going into the Comet, it feels like a little bit of a downgrade just because you lose everything that this tank is. Like I said, the biggest fail is the armor, but you know, we had a good engagement there where it was all about just using that speed, getting the base, taking one piece of arty out. I've had really bad games with this, like I do with all tanks, and it's bound to happen, but you can't win them all. Sometimes you screw up early in the game. It happens. Whatever. Big deal. So, let's see. I like to go city on this one, usually. I'm not a huge fan of the valley. But same thing. I'm going to wait till targets are painted. And hopefully we can try to flank in through the city streets. We're going to have that good speed and maneuverability. Cut those corners pretty quick. And obviously I could be flying through this a lot faster. I could bypass that easy 8, whatever. But I don't want to do that. In this game, speed will get you in trouble. You have to be careful. When you're in a fast tank, psychologically, you just want to go faster. You don't want to stop. And when you're at full speed, it's just really hard to stop yourself. And it takes a lot of discipline. And in your mind, you just have that need for speed. Now, here's an ELC AMX. You have to learn to slow yourself down. Where's he going? Which way is he coming out? Oh! You need that track. Where's your repair kit? One more. Somebody hit him. Come on. I got it. Oh, attract ELC is always such a glorious thing. Unless they're on your team or you're driving it. IS. Not sure what we can do against his front. Not really something I want to go up against. The only thing in front of me is that Easy 8. You better bail, Chief. Let's get out of here. T1 Heavy, help us. Whoa! Whoa, what was that? He just like spazzed out or something. Although, I will admit, I have lost control of my tank before. I almost did early on when I was trying to cut a corner. And I'm not sure if it's lag or some sort of weird glitch where you just seem to lose keyboard functionality. I'm not sure what it's about. Oh. Is he looking at me? Oh, yeah. Lower Glacius. One into the side. There we go. Alright. Valley is falling. Bail, bail, bail. Cut it. Shoot. Ah. He's not looking at me now. Oh, wait. Now he is. I thought he wasn't looking at me. He turned fast. Oh, well. My bad. Okay, now he's not. One more. Give me that reload. I might have to go back to base, so I'm not going to go too far. Oh, shoot. Pull back. Don't want to deal with that. Oh, you stupid tiger. Don't tailgate people. Don't be behind tanks. You have to always give somebody room to maneuver. I hate when people do that. You can deal with that yourself. I'm just going to try to come around. Our base is hit. Guys, go around. Oh my goodness. He's coming about. Back to base. Man, I get so aggravated when tanks sit behind you when you're in a position. You give yourself plenty of room. You're like, all right, I have room to back up if I need to. And somebody just sits right behind you. You know, even when I use people as meat shields, I never get in the path of retreat. Oh, shoot. I did not see you. Oh, no. Please don't see me. I don't have any cover over here. I need to go for those houses. I might get killed by that guy if he sees me. I wish I had some more hit points. Alright. Not the best cover on the planet. I need to be... If that ARL sees me, I'm toast. He's still behind the rock. I wish somebody could kill him so that I could be more effective on the base targets. I just don't think anybody has eyes on him. Alright, if I can get to this house for cover. Go, 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 go. Please go. Although... I just don't have enough DPS on this thing. Oh, come on, we have a lot of people. Get over here. Ooh, what was that from? Alright, go, go, go. Just, it was artillery, I think. Careful, we don't want to get in this guy's shot. see that. Where did that go? Alrighty. Oh, hide because they have artillery. Hopefully this is a good hiding spot. And that Black Prince is the hero of the day. Oh, hello. He held off a lot of hostiles and quite possibly prevented a base capture. He's got 5 kills. And it was just smart playing. I've yet to try that tank out yet. I think I may have played with it once in beta. Or maybe I don't know. I don't know if I did, but I hear it's not necessarily a favorite heavy. It's kind of like a upgraded Churchill. And they're just going to go after a grill, so it's kind of like... the Black Prince is like, I'm on a smoke break. You probably deserve it. Who knows where that grill's going? He might be running away. I think they're just going to try to cap. Oh, did it get interrupted or did he leave? They're still just searching for him. That'd be funny if he ran through the city. Knowing my luck, I'll run into him and get one-shotted. Well, I mean, we did pretty well other than that Tiger coming up behind me. I mean, guys, it's just common sense. Give your friendlies a clear path. They're gonna need to retreat. Going forward 100% of the time is not always gonna happen, you know, so... Also, don't drive your tank in first-person mode 100% of the time. Don't be driving around like this, you know? I mean, or don't always be driving like this either, because you want to see what's behind you. You want to pay attention to your friends moving in from the flanks, and you don't want to run into them. And that goes for having people behind you too. You know, if you're going forward and all of a sudden make a sudden stop, you know? Just be aware, try to get out of their way, and even drive defensively. Like, same things you use in real life driving, try to use in the game. Just no tailgating, drive defensively, watch your areas, check your corners, all that jazz. Because as easy as it is to drive in this video game, people still manage to muck it up. But all in all, not a bad game there. We did pretty well. Took more hits than I wanted to, but that is that. And again, I love this thing. Most people hate tanks because it may not have great armor. That's not a reason to hate a tank in this game. If you can use the speed and maneuverability, this gun will perform. It's also great on the move, so if you do get into a dogfight of sorts, you can usually deal with a lot of hostiles, especially even scouts. They think, oh, it's just a medium tank. Oh, think again, my friend. Scouts, you do not want to get into a good tango with this thing, especially if the driver knows what he's doing. So that's that. Again, those were some good games. I've had some really bad ones, but sometimes it's just luck of the draw. So that is that. Next video, I think we'll probably take a look at the Comet. I want to upgrade my crew a little bit more, perhaps, and then we'll see. I'm still on the fence about it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hope you've enjoyed this look at the Cromwell. I will see you on the next one.